Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Saturday night under the lights, We are in Birmingham, Alabama for this matchup of FC Birmingham versus Atlanta United Academy. And unfortunately, right now, Mother Nature is stopping us from proceeding with this match right now. We have a lightning delay. We are going to get underway hopefully in the next 20-30 minutes. So right now we are in a holding pattern. We're just waiting for the all clear to get kicked off. So we are going to leave the screen just on there, waiting to see what is going on. We can get you caught up a little bit what's going on around the league this weekend. We had one match that had started earlier, Vinotinto Atlanta versus SSL FC. SSL winning 6-2 for that match. This match is the only match that we have for the remainder of Saturday night. That will be this match, FC Birmingham versus Atlanta United Academy. Tomorrow we have three big matches. The first match that we will be covering at 1 p.m., Atlanta Rovers FC taking on UMA FC. Atlanta Rovers really on a wonderful start here in this fall season. UMA struggling these first 3 weeks. It's their first time in the Premier Division. They did really exceptional in the spring in Division 1, winning the crown, getting promoted, but it's not as easy in the fall. Their squad is a little bit different, so they're really struggling. Legends FC taking on Los Tigres at 3 p.m. in Opelika, Alabama. These two teams also not really off to a good start. And then we also have the 7 p.m. game, the final match of the weekend. We will also be bringing you North Georgia United FC taking on Atlanta City FC. North Georgia United, another team that's struggling a little bit to kick off the season. You can see when we look at the standings, that win for SSL, it's not in the standings yet. It'll be updated here in just a few moments. They are now on 9 points, so they're going to be tied up there at the top with Dalton United and Potros FC. Potros FC having an amazing start to their season, 3 straight wins. Right up there with the champs, Dalton United. Atlanta United only playing one match. They had a bye the second week, so they went from first place all the way down to 7th place with all those teams playing. They really need these 3 points tonight to get them catapulted back up in that top tier of the standings. The top 7 at the end of the regular season move on to the playoffs. Right now, the odd men looking out at the bottom of the table, 10th through 13th, North Georgia, FC Birmingham, Los Tigres, and UMA FC all sitting with no points. The Legends FC with a 1 point, that's a little deceiving because that is from the match from week 1 with Atlanta Rovers FC. That match was suspended at halftime with a 1-1 draw. That makeup is coming very, very soon. So right now they have that 1 point, but that doesn't mean that it's going to stay there. Depending on the results of those last 45, they could see 2 more added or that 1 taken away and given to Atlanta Rovers. But for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to step away and wait for the all clear of the lightning delay. You can see on the screen what is going on, and as soon as we are connected, you will be connected. So stay with us. We'll be back in just a few moments. Again, thank you for hanging around with us. FC Birmingham Atlanta United Academy is the match that we hope to get underway. We're currently under a weather delay. The weather has moved past. Warm-ups will begin at approximately 9:30 Eastern Time, 8:30 Central Local Time here in Birmingham, Alabama. So that is approximately in about 34 minutes, and then there will be a shorter warm up, and then we will move on into the match after that. Match will probably kick off at about 9:45 Eastern Time, 8:45 local time. So we have about 40 minutes of 45 minutes of delay. You can see the updated table on the screen right now with that win of SSL over Vento Tinto Atlanta being 6-2. That gives SSL a huge jump up into second place with 9 points. Now we have 3 teams sitting on 9 points. Dalton United still sitting at the top of the table. Does just a few minor changes in the top 7, but they're all pretty much the same. Atlanta United Academy, though they've only played 1 match, they had a bye last week. They did lose to Atlanta Rovers 3-1. They're currently sitting in 7th place, that last place that will be going to the playoffs after the regular season. You can see there at the end of the table, 10th through 13th, they're all sitting at 0 points. North Georgia United, FC Birmingham, Club the Strongest Los Tigres, and UMAFC. The last team, the 13th place team, will get relegated back into Division 1 for the spring. So whoever that is, they do not want to have that day. But that being said, we still have about 45 minutes or so, and we're going to go ahead, and you can see the referees are slowly making their way over to their location. So we will let you know as soon as we know. Hopefully that timetable gets turned up a little bit now that the weather is moving out. But as soon as we do, we'll let you know. But we'll continue to let you watch the proceedings that are happening here in Birmingham, and we'll get you underway as quick as we can. Thank you for hanging out, and it's going to be a long night here in Alabama, and we hope to see you soon.
Number 5.
Looking for someone, he finds number 25. He gets the ball back now. Looking for a turn here and there, finds Limmer Gonzalez at the top of the 18 now. There's number 11. Gets in the front end, shot and score! UMAFC, goal, goal, goal.
Number 4.
Ooh, good work from SSL. Now they're on the break. Got to get around. Oh, and it's in the back of the net. What a fantastic counter goal for SSL.
Unbelievable start for SSL.
Number 3.
Quickly taken. Not the best throws. Sandoval loses possession. Kalanji, what a stunner! That should be considered a goal, and it is.
Yes.
Number 2.
The left side, left wing now. Moving into the center, getting chase here. UMA moves his way into the box, weaving his way back. Now he's outside the 6. Oh, nice move between two defenders. What a shot and what a goal!
Individual effort.
Potros through the goal post.
Number 1.
They need to respond, and they need to respond quickly.
Bit of a shocker, man. Think about it.
Here goes Sumo, streaking down the side, lifted into the box.
Oh,
what a
shot.
wonderful goal!
That is going to be one of those goals of the season.
Welcome back to rain-soaked and very, very lightning-filled Alabama, Birmingham to be precise, as we are still waiting for the all clear for the teams to come out and to start to warm up and get ready to get this match underway. We will get this match underway tonight. When we look at the table as it stands right now, SSL's win over Vino Tinto tonight, 6-2, puts them solely in that second position with the goal differential of +5, stepping over Potros FC. Got those top 3 teams with 9 points, 3 wins in the first 3 weeks, doing great. Really, really, really tip of the hat to Potros FC. They took last season off to get their house in order. They come back and they immediately dominate in those first 3 weeks, have 3 great wins. Dalton United still the leaders of the pack, up there top of the table, just putting on fantastic match after fantastic match. Atlanta Rovers, they really stumbled in the late stages of the spring season, lost the last 5 matches, fell out of the playoffs. A lot of changes in their back house, now being coached by Ayub Alui. He's doing a great job getting them back on track. 7 points, and of course the 1 point with Legends. It's a little bit of a farce, to say a little bit. Their match, their first week between Atlanta Rovers and Legends FC, it was suspended at halftime, 1-1, due to, once again, Mother Nature getting in the way. So those 1 points are right now just on hold. That second half of those 45 will be played relatively soon. So Atlanta Rovers could see some points going to them. Legends could sneak out and get some points back. So we don't know where they are at officially. Atlanta City and Kalanji Pro Profile, 2 great wins. They're sitting with 6 points. Atlanta United had a win in the first week, had a bye the second week, and then fell to Atlanta Rovers last week 3-1. They're currently in the last of the playoff spots, in 7th place. Vino Tinto just on the outside looking in. They're also with 3 points. Like I said, that Legends FC with 1 point. And then the final 4, the odd men looking into the playoffs: North Georgia FC Birmingham, Los Tigres, Club the Strongest, and UMA FC. 2 teams at the bottom of the table will be relegated this fall, unlike the one from previous season in spring season. Then everything changes once we get to the playoffs. When we look at what happened in the spring season, you see there, Dalton United, they were able to eke out barely that regular season trophy over Atlanta United Academy, and then went to the playoff final against Atlanta United Academy, and that was an amazing match that we brought you. If you ever want to sit down and watch a match, go back on video on demand on our YouTube channel. Look at the spring playoff final between Dalton United and Atlanta United Academy. Was one of the best games that I have ever brought you. Really good match. And then you see Kalanji Profile, FC Birmingham, Club the Strongest, in North Georgia. That's how it happened in the spring. Will that happen here in the fall? It's kind of hard to say. Atlanta Rovers, they're really looking good. One of the big changes for Atlanta Rovers, they now have their new striker, Akini James. Yes, Akini James, who used to be with Seas United, went away, had a knee injury. He went away for a while, did play a little bit overseas. He's back here in the Georgia division, playing for Atlanta Rovers. We'll see him tomorrow when we bring you Atlanta Rovers FC versus UMA FC at 1 p.m. from Tara Stadium. So definitely keep an eye on that. We'll see what happens in that match. Could Atlanta Rovers somehow find their way all the way up into that top spot? We will be yet to see. We look at the rest of the matches for this weekend like we were talking about earlier. This is the last match of today. Vino Tinto Atlanta falls to SSL FC 6-2. Our match that we're about to bring you, FC Birmingham versus Atlanta United Academy. And then tomorrow, 1 p.m., we'll bring you Atlanta Rovers FC versus UMA FC from Tara Stadium. At 3 p.m. over in Opelika, Alabama, Legends FC will take on Los Tigres, Club the Strongest. Both of these teams need to get some points going forward if they want to have a successful season. You know how much Club the Strongest, their parent team in Bolivia, wants results. So the Sandoval family really has a strong point to get up that table and get into the playoffs like they did in the spring. And then the final match of tomorrow, 7 p.m., Riverbend Park in Dalton, Georgia. We will bring you North Georgia United versus Atlanta City FC. North Georgia United, they really need to get back on the winning foot. Really took a toll seeing McKeever move from North Georgia United to Kalanchi Pro Profile. Really haven't got their attack moving forward like they should. A little bit low in the defense, but they can fix that. They can get it back underway and they can still make it into the playoffs. But it's going these bottom 6 teams, it's going to be a battle from here out. Every point is going to matter. So that is getting you caught up on all things around the league. We should have the teams being allowed to come back onto the field and begin warm-ups here in about 10 minutes or so. We're going to cut to the top 5 goals that we brought you last week. And then as soon as we can, we'll get this match underway under the lights and see this wonderful match between FC Birmingham and Atlanta United Academy. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back as soon as we can, and we'll get this kicked off for you and get you the match that you want to see.
Number 5.
Looking for someone he finds. Number 25, he gets the ball back now. Looking for a turn here, there finds Limmer Gonzalez. At the top of the 18 now. There's
Number 5.
looking for someone he finds. Number 25, he gets the ball back now. Looking for a turn here, there finds Limmer Gonzalez. At the top of the 18 now. There's number 11. Gets it in the front end. Shot and score! UMAFC! Goal! Goal! Goal!
Number 4.
Ooh, good work from SSL. Now they're on the break. Got to get around. Oh, and it's in the back of the net. What a fantastic counter goal for SSL.
Unbelievable start for SSL.
Number 3.
Quickly taken. Not the best throws. Sandoval loses possession. Kalanji. What a stunner! That should be
Wow, that's
considered a goal, and
That
it
is a
is.
goal, yes.
Number 2.
On the left side, left wing now. Moving into the center, getting chase here is UMA. Moves his way into the box, weaving his way back. Now he's outside the 6. Oh, nice move between two defenders.
Oh,
What
wow.
a shot and what a
an individual
goal!
effort.
Potros through the goal post.
Number 1.
They need to respond, and they need to respond quickly.
Bit of a shocker, man, when you think about it.
Here goes Sumo, streaking down the side, lifted into the box.
Oh,
what
what
a
a shot!
wonderful goal!
That is going to be one of those goals of the season.
Number 5.
Looking for someone, he finds number 25. He gets the ball back now. Looking for a turn here, there finds Limmer Gonzalez at the top of the 18 now. There's number 11. Gets it in the front end.
Oh,
Shot and
there he
score! UMA FC! Goal! Goal! Goal!
Number 4.
Ooh, good work from SSL. Now they're on the break. Got to get around. Oh, and it's in the
my
back of the net.
goodness.
What a
What a-
fantastic counter goal for SSL.
Unbelievable start for SSL.
Number 3.
Quickly taken. Not the best throws. Sandoval loses possession. Delange, what a
Oh.
stunner! That should be
Wow, that's
considered a goal, and
That
it
is a
is.
goal, yes.
Number 2.
On the left side, left wing now. Moving into the center, getting chase here is UMA. Moves his way into the box, weaving his way back. Now he's outside the 6. Oh, nice move between two defenders.
Oh,
What
wow.
a shot and what a
an individual
goal!
effort.
Potros through the goal post.
Number 1.
They need to respond, and they need to respond quickly.
Bit of a shocker, man, when you think about it.
Here goes Sumo, streaking down the side, lifted into the box.
Oh,
what
what
a
a shot!
wonderful goal!
That is going to be one of those goals of the season.
Number 5.
Looking for someone, he finds number 25. He gets the ball back now. Looking for a turn here and there, finds Limmer Gonzalez at the top of the 18 now. There's number 11. Gets it in the front end. Shot and score! UMAFC! Goal! Goal! Goal!
Number 4.
Ooh, good work from SSL. Now they're on the break. Got to get around. Oh, and it's in the back of the net. What a fantastic counter goal for SSL.
Unbelievable start for SSL.
Number 3.
Quickly taken. Not the best throws. Sandoval loses possession. Kalanji, what a stunner! That should be considered a goal, and it is.
Yes.
Number 2.
The left side, left wing now. Moving into the center, getting chase here is UMA. Moves its way into the box, weaving his way back. Now he's outside the 6. Oh, nice move between two defenders. What a shot and what a goal!
Individual effort.
Potros through the goal post.
Number 1.
They need to respond, and they need to respond quickly.
Bit of a shocker, man. Think about it.
Here goes Sumo, streaking down the side, lifted into the box.
Oh,
what a
shot.
wonderful goal!
That is going to be one of those goals of the season.
Number 5.
Looking for someone, he finds number 25. He gets the ball back now. Looking for a turn here and there, finds Limmer Gonzalez at the top of the 18 now. There's number 11. Gets it in the front end. Shot and score! UMAFC! Goal! Goal! Goal!
Number 4.
Ooh, good work from SSL. Now they're on the break. Got to get around. Oh, and it's in the back of the net. What a fantastic counter goal for SSL.
Unbelievable start for SSL.
Number Number 3.
Quickly taken. Not the best throws. Sandoval loses possession. The launching. What a stunner! That should be
Wow, that's
considered a goal, and
That
it
a
is.
goal, yes.
Number 2.
The left side, left wing now. Moving into the center, getting chase here. UMA moves his way into the box, weaving his way back. Now he's outside the 6. Oh, nice move between two defenders. And what a shot and what a goal!
Individual effort.
Potros through the goal post.
Number 1.
They need to respond, and they need to respond quickly.
Bit of a shocker, man. Think about it.
Here goes Sumo, streaking down the side, lifted into the box.
Oh,
what a
shot.
wonderful goal!
That is going to be one of those goals of the season.
Number 5.
Looking for someone he finds. Number 25, he gets the ball back now. Looking for a turn here, there finds Limmer Gonzalez. At the top of the 18 now. There's number 11. Gets in the front end. Shot and score! UMAFC! Goal! Goal! Goal!
Number 4.
Ooh, good work from SSL. Now they're on the break. Got to get around. Oh, and it's in the
my
back of the net.
goodness.
What a
What a-
fantastic counter goal for SSL.
Unbelievable start for SSL.
Number 3.
Quickly taken. Not the best throws. Sandoval loses possession. The launching. What a stunner! That should be
Wow, that's
considered a goal, and
That
it
is a
is.
goal, yes.
Number 2.
The left side, left wing now. Moving into the center, getting chase here. UMA moves his way into the box, weaving his way back. Now he's outside the 6. Oh, nice move between two defenders. And what a shot and what a
Individual
goal!
effort.
Potros through the goal post.
Number 1.
They need to respond, and they need to respond quickly. down the side, lifted into the box.
Oh,
what a
shot.
wonderful goal!
That is going to be one of those goals of the season.
Number 5.
Looking for someone, he finds number 25. He gets the ball back now. Looking for a turn here, there finds Limmer Gonzalez at the top of the 18 now. There's number 11. Gets in the front end, shot and score! UMAFC, goal, goal, goal.
Number 4.
Ooh, good work from SSL. Now they're on the break. Got to get around. Oh, and it's in the back of the net. What a fantastic counter goal for SSL.
Unbelievable start for SSL.
Number 3.
Quickly taken. Not the best throws. Sandoval loses possession. Kalanji, what a stunner! That should be
Wow, that's
considered a goal, and
That
it
is a
is.
goal, yes.
Number 2.
The left side, the left wing now. Moving into the center, getting chase here is UMA. Moves his way into the box, weaving his way back. Now he's outside the 6. Oh, nice move between two defenders. What
wow.
a shot and what a goal!
Individual effort.
Potros through the goal post.
Number 1.
They need to respond, and they need to respond quickly.
Bit of a shot there, man, when you think about it.
Here goes Sumo, streaking down the side, lifted into the box.
Oh,
what
what
a
a shot.
wonderful goal!
That is going to be one of those goals of the season.
Number 5.
Looking for someone, he finds number 25. He gets the ball back now. Looking for a turn here, there finds Limmer Gonzalez at the top of the 18 now. There's number 11. Gets in the front end, shot and score! UMAFC, goal, goal, goal.
work from SSL. Now they're on the break. Got to get around. Oh, and it's in the back of the net. What a fantastic counter goal for SSL.
Unbelievable start for SSL.
Number 3.
Quickly taken. Not the best of throws. Sandoval loses possession. Delange. What a stunner! That should be considered a goal, and it is.
Yes.
Number 2.
On the left side, left wing now. Moving into the center, getting chase here. Is UMA moves his way into the box, weaving his way back. Now he's outside the 6. Oh, nice move between two defenders. And what a shot and what a goal!
Individual effort.
Potros through the goal post.
Number 1.
They need to respond, and they need to respond quickly.
Bit of a shocker, man. Think about it.
Here goes Sumo, streaking down the side, lifted into the box.
Oh,
what a
shot.
wonderful goal!
That is going to be one of those goals of the season.
And thank you for hanging out with us and watching some of those highlights from last week, some of those top 5 goals that we brought you with ASMG. As you can see, both teams are on the field. They're getting warmed up, getting ready to go. Fourth official and the rest of the referees are over there getting ready as well. Coach Goldfarb over there looking at his team, getting them ready to go. Coach Ricky Davey over there on the Atlanta United side, ready to get going. We'll get ourselves in order, and we'll bring you this match here in a few moments. So stick with us. We're about to kick off. Atlanta United taking on FC Birmingham. Stay with us. We'll be back here in just a few moments.
Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
It's week 4 in the premier fall season for UPSL Georgia, and it's going to be a barn burner tonight. FC Birmingham versus Atlanta United Academy, and it's next.
My name is Bruno.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
And welcome back to rain-soaked Carver High School here in Birmingham, Alabama, to bring you this UPSL Georgia Premier Division Week 4 matchup, FC Birmingham versus Atlanta United Academy. Larry Weaver here bringing you all the coverage for tonight here in Alabama. Carver High School, like I said, is where we're at. Rain-soaked night so far. We had a lot of lightning in the area, so the match has been delayed quite a bit, but we're about to get you underway. Currently here in Alabama, 73 degrees. Such a massive, massive change since last week when we were in the upper 80s and almost 90s. Here on this turf, it's going to be absolutely exquisite. Feels like 77. It's going to be just a glorious night. Hopefully we get this match in with no other problems. All of the weather has moved on to the east, so we should be well and true in the green to get this match underway. Take a look at the formations of this match. Coach Goldfarb is coming into this match for FC Birmingham with a 4-5-1 setup. Little bit of a change for them. Cosmos Azuro still in the goal for them. Hasn't really gotten a good start this season. Had the same kind of problem last season. Hopefully he gets back on track. One big change that for FC Birmingham has got to be up on top. Giancarlo Bustamante back in the lineup for them. So hopefully they can get on the right path going this season. However, they've got Atlanta United Academy in their sights, and Atlanta Academy is not going to go well into the dark. You can see Coach Ricky Davies' lineup. Typical 4-3-3 for Atlanta United Academy. Some of those big names that you're used to seeing. Number 43, Bain Smith, had a fantastic spring season. See if he can continue on this season. Only 2 goal scorers for Atlanta United so far in this fall campaign, that being number 55 center striker Matt Dagion and Pavel Romero, who is not in the lineup for today. but still really good work by Atlanta United. Like I said, they had a real good start of the season. Then they had that break on the second week, and then they fell to Atlanta Rovers. They beat UMAFC in that first match 3-0, and then they fell to Atlanta Rovers last week. But that's okay. Still early in the season. Much more soccer to be played. We are just about to get the walkouts, and then they'll do the national anthem, and then we'll get underway. So we are just waiting a few more moments, and you can see some last minute squad coming down for Atlanta United, and we will get underway, and we will get started here in Alabama. And we can see our referees for this match tonight. Peter Dacus is going to be our center official for today's match. AR1, Luis Mendez. AR2, Isidro Sacedo. And our fourth official, Sloan Miller. And there we see the walkout going on right now. We will cut away for the opening proceedings, and we will get underway here at Carver High School.
Now the starting lineup for FC Birmingham. Starting up front tonight, number 9, Giancarlo Bustamante. A midfielder, number 10, Victor Ibanez. A winger, number 11, Manny Mendez. In the midfield, number 12, Michael Collins. A midfielder, number 17, Gerson Rodriguez. A winger, number 6, Ruben Robles. In the defense, number 22, Nicholas Ibanez. A defender, number 3, Ethan Acton. A defender, number 20, Cayman Pearson. Starting in goal tonight, Cosmas Aruza. And in the midfield, the team's captain, number 26, Ryan Hepp. FC Birmingham is coached by Mr. Preston Goldfarb and Atlanta United by Mr. Ricky Davey. If everybody would please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
And just getting through the opening ceremonies for this match between FC Birmingham and Atlanta United Academy. Just about to get us kicked off. Atlanta United Academy in their all-white kits. FC Birmingham are going to be in their all-blue kits tonight. Just about to get underway. Two teams that have seen each other several times in the past. Atlanta United Academy, generally the victor in those matchups. We'll see how this matchup takes. Atlanta United, they want to get some points to get back up to the top of the table. FC Birmingham, they're looking to try to find their first points of this fall season. Coach Goldfarb, a little bit of a change tonight, going with that 4-5-1. Going to really see what happens. It's good to see number 9, Giancarlo Bustamante, back in the lineup. He was not with the Premier squad last season. He was with the Division 1 squad. So it's good to see Bustamante back up. A lot of changes with Atlanta United this season, with a lot of the squad moving on to college from the spring squad. But you still see some of those names that we saw. See a few names that we saw from last season. So we'll see who steps up this season and takes over. Like I said, going into this match, Pablo Romero with 2 goals. He's a leader for Atlanta United Academy. Right now, the Golden Boot race, Kalanji Pro Profiles' Blake White is at the top of the list with 4 goals. Tony Kim, UMA's superstar, he's in second place with 3 goals. And then there is a 14-point tie for third place with 2 goals. And we are underway. Atlanta United is going to kick us off. They're moving from right to left. Birmingham moving from left to right. Thank you for sticking with us for an hour and a half as we had to get through a weather delay. Here's already on the ball, and he's going to be called out for the goal kick just past the line. They're going to have to keep an eye on that because you can see down there really hard to see that that goal line is red on blue, so it's going to be hard for the guys to see here in the dark. Cosmos is going to get FC Birmingham back underway. Again, like I said, thank you for sticking with us for an hour and a half as we got underway here. Nice long ball out of the back from Cosmos. Birmingham send it forward. Little bit of a mistake by the defender for Atlanta United, but that's okay. Jansen has it completely under control. He gets us back underway. Atlanta United trying to transition forward, lose the ball right in midfield. FC Birmingham with control. Send it back to Cosmos. Over to Ryan Hepp. Good to see Ryan back on the field. He was injured in the spring season. Nasty injury. Was expecting him to be out for quite some time. Good to see him back in. And here comes Birmingham on the attack. Slide tackle by the defender. Did not work. Slots it across. Misses. Bustamante, or I should say number 10. That was Victor Ibanez with that mistake. That could have easily been an opportunity for FC Birmingham to get on the board. A little bit of a mistake by the defense in the back for for Atlanta United. Let's take a look at that again. You see this ball slotted across. Ibanez takes the shot, and he just kind of tucks it wide. They had a chance. Atlanta United coming back out of the back. On the march over to number 51, Justin. Slowly moving forward. Now a nice long ball over on this left-hand side. Is he going to get there in time? No, he is not. That will go out for a goal kick. You have to think about these teams. Atlanta United, they had to travel the 2.5 hours from the Marietta area down here to Carver High School. Then you had to wait an additional hour and a half with this weather delay. So they've been down here for multiple 5-6 hours waiting to get this match underway, and then they've got to travel back. So it's going to be a long, long night for the Atlanta United squad. Another long ball for Cosmos. Head flicked forward, but easily controlled by Atlanta United's defense. But it's going to get knocked out for a throw. This can be taken by Michael Collins. Long ball into the box, headed away by the defense. Bit of a mistake trying to clear that ball. It gets lofted in the air. Shot taken, and it's in the back of the net. What a goal for FC Birmingham. Giancarlo Bustamante, fantastic start for FC Birmingham. Not what Atlanta United wanted. Let's take a look at that again. You can see when this ball comes in, just a mistake there, slotted back across the pitch by Ibanez, back over to Bustamante, and he just slots it. And it is 1-0 Birmingham over Atlanta United Academy here in just entering the 5th minute. That was what Birmingham has been looking for, trying to get in the positive this season. Atlanta United, they just need to calm down. It's okay. It's very early in the match. Moving around the back. That one a little bit of a foul for Hep. He wins the foul. Cosmos is going to get us back underway. Long ball forward. Cosmos is always good about sending it so long. One of the better goalkeepers that we have here in the UPSL Georgia Division. Just had been on the bad luck of a couple results lately. Giancarlo Bustamante again on the attack. Almost cleared out, and now officially cleared out by Atlanta United, trying to be on the transition but couldn't control it. And there's a nasty, nasty challenge there. Dejani, he really came out the worst of that challenge. Doesn't look like there's going to be, as they're calling, center officials calling for the trainer. While they do that, let's take a look at that challenge. And you can see as this ball comes in, just a nasty sliding challenge there by Johnny, and that one did not look good. Hopefully he's okay. We're only in the 7th minute. Trainer just checking on that ankle. Again, we go back and look at that challenge, and you can see as that ball gets sent forward and Dejani just coming in and colliding. He collided with number 20, Cayman Pearson. Hopefully he's okay. Just waiting to make sure he's okay, and we'll get back underway. And apologize a little bit of that technical delay. Weather's still giving us a little bit of a fit down here in Birmingham, Alabama, but that's okay. We're back underway. 1-0 still FC Birmingham over Atlanta United Academy here in the 10th minute. Atlanta United on the march right now. Slotting over to Inamorado. His pass is cut off. FC Birmingham looking to go forward. Wasn't called offsides. He's on the march. He's taking a shot, and it's in the back of the net. Another goal for FC Birmingham. Holy moly, out of the gates. That goal coming in from number 12, Michael Collins. Did not expect that at all from FC Birmingham right now. We've got to take another look at that, folks, because did not expect that whatsoever. You see that cough given up, or the ball given up there in the midfield. Michael Collins ahead of everybody. He takes the shot and easily slots it into the back of the net past Jansen, and it is now 2-0. FC Birmingham over Atlanta United Academy. Atlanta United right now, they are just on ice skates trying to find their way forward. And we're back underway. Atlanta United here in the 11th minute are down by 2. They're going to have a long climb out, but they can still do it. Plenty of time left in this match. Inamorado, his errant pass led to that transition to that goal for FC Birmingham. And there's a mistake there by number 53, Luke Hutzel, that makes that ball go out for an FC Birmingham throw. Birmingham gets us back underway, but they lose possession instantly. And Atlanta United, they just need to calm down. Still have plenty of time to get back on the board. Slotted over to Seamus, who gives it right back to Justin, who then slots it over to Miles Hadley, which goes back to Hadley. Inamorado looking for some space to go to right through the defense, but that ball gets deflected out and it'll be a throw for Atlanta United. Seamus Strillman will get this ball underway. Good throw in. Deflected forward to Howard, but he goes back to Reese, and Reese goes all the way back to Hadley. And then we go forward, trying to get a good turn. He's able to get around the FC Birmingham player, but just too many bodies there in the middle for him to get around. Hadley able to win possession, though. Up to Reese. Reese gives it off and to Hutzel, and Hutzel was trying to get it off to, it looks like, Herlock over there, and that ball gets deflected out. It'll be a throw for FC Birmingham. Good press by Atlanta United, but a slip, and FC Birmingham still maintained possession. Now they're looking for a nice long ball forward. Hadley able to run it down and give it back to Jansen. Inamorado. Pushing the ball forward. Reese trying to get it up to Herlock. He's able to do so. Herlock's still in. He's got men in the middle, but he totally misses. And out for a goal kick. You see what he was trying to do? He was trying to curl it in, but he just didn't get his foot on it right, and it goes out, and it'll be a goal kick. Again, 14 minutes have gone. FC Birmingham with 2 quick goals early, and they lead Atlanta United Academy 2-0. Still plenty of time. Atlanta United and FC Birmingham both want to get points out of this match. So Atlanta United definitely they are not going to give up in this match. Another long ball by Cosmos. cleared away by Hutzel. He goes back to Hadley. Over to Inamorado. Inamorado goes over to Reese. Back to Hadley. Hadley with a lot of time on the ball right now. Between Hadley and Inamorado, that ball's staying in that defense of Atlanta United Academy. FC Birmingham really cutting off all lanes forward for Atlanta United right now. Seamus, he's able to win possession and get the ball forward. And just knocked off the ball was Smith. This ball gets sent all the way back. Headed back to Jansen. Good work by the defender there. Inamorado. Up to Seamus. Strelman goes up forward. Nice run forward. Smith goes back to Hutzel. He's got to go back to Reese. Herman Nagato gives it back to Reese. Over to Howard. Howard right now looking for a ball in. Herlock takes a shot and it gets deflected. It will be a corner, the first corner of the match, and that one will go for Atlanta United Academy. Take a look at this corner. You see here, ball sent forward, gets deflected back to Herlock. He takes the shot and it gets deflected. It looks like the same man, Ibanez, number 22. This is going to be an outswinger. Lofted deep, deep away, and now we have a challenge. Collins, a little bit of a give and go. I'm sorry, that's Acton. Give and go for Acton coming out of the defense. He turns, he shot. Good deflection there by Hadley. He had to be on the ball there because Acton was really on the move there. Take a quick look at that play by Acton. You can see here, gets into the defense. Good turn. Tries to take the shot, and Hadley's just able to get a foot on it, clear it out for a throw. It's going to be another long throw by Collins. Center official just having a little talk with the men by the box just to calm them down. Long throw in. Jansen just hits the ball down. Got to be that was a dangerous challenge there, right in the box, and that one gets deflected by the Birmingham player. But that was a dangerous, dangerous challenge there in the box by Herlock, number 15. Lucky that no call was there. FC Birmingham lose possession in the midfield. Quickly set forward. Controlled by Smith. Good stepping. But he takes the shot and just pulls it wide. Just did not get the right setup there. And just was off form, and that goes out for a goal kick.
Next, we'd like to thank all our corporate sponsors for this 2023 fall UPSL season. It includes Kuba,
19 minutes have passed. 2-0 FC Birmingham over Atlanta United Academy. Cosmos sends another long ball forward. This time controlled by Atlanta United, but an errant pass, and it goes out for a throw. Controlled by Atlanta United. Howard He gets the ball forward. Good save by Cosmos there. Strillman, good movement through, takes the shot, controlled. Another long ball forward. Bustamante controlled it. Jansen clears that ball as far out as he can. It's going to be a throw. Nicholas Ibanez will get us back underway. Controlled there by Bustamante. He's got such a good body. Good setup for a striker. But lost. Atlanta United, they're on the march now. Shot taken, a little bit of deflection. That should be a corner as well. Second corner of the match. That will also be for Atlanta United. Good work there on that transition. Atlanta United attacking really quickly. Earn another corner. Strillman looks to be taking this one. Or no, Hutzel. Hutzel's going to be taking this one. It's going to be an in-swinger. Into the back of the box. Headed up forward. And I believe they're going to call a handball on Atlanta United there in the box. It looked like it was Reese that got that handball. It's kind of hard to see there in the middle of the scrum. But a handball nonetheless. It's going to allow Cosmos to get us back underway here at Carver High School. Again, thank you for putting up with a very long delay from Mother Nature. But we're getting you all the Atlanta UPSL Georgia action you can handle. Offsides there by Giancarlo. Reese seeking through that midfield, looking for a path forward. He slides it over to Hermano Gildo, who has to go back around the horn over to Hadley, who goes back to Inamorado, and then back to Reese. Again, Atlanta United Academy, they've been drilled so many times. They know through adversity they can get these 2 points back and get this match back even. Reese sending it forward. Reese, he returns control. Goes back to Inamorado. To Hadley. Hadley's going to slide it across to Dijon. Smith working his way in the box. Tries to flick it with his right. It gets deflected. But they're going to call that a goal kick. No, I apologize. They called that a corner. I thought it should have been a corner. Here it comes in. Headed. Just didn't get a good head on there. Here's an opportunity for FC Birmingham to counter. Long ball forward. Controlled by Hadley. Another ball forward, but Jansen's got this one easily under control. He's going to go over to Inamorado. Again, Atlanta United, they've been drilled so many times that they understand those attacks like that, and they're easily able to control them. Reese just slots that through. Beautiful ball. Howard. He goes over to race in that midfield which just they're going back and forth. Good control of the ball, and of course, commentators curse right there. Good control there for a good 6-7 passes, and then they lose possession. And then they try to send the ball forward, but they send it right to Cosmos. And Cosmos, he's one of those really good keepers that we have here in the UPSL Georgia Conference, that once he gets in a groove, he can be lights out and just a wall back there. That's not what Atlanta United needs. They need some space to get some goals. You see there just a mistake there by Howard, a little bit of a deflection, and it's going to earn a corner for Atlanta United. They're quickly coming with the possession right now, starting to put the pressure on FC Birmingham. 26 minutes in, it's going to be an outswinger into the box, headed but straight up in the air by Reese. Again, try to head down, a little bit of a deflection. You could say that it was, and they are going to call that a handball. I believe it was Howard where that they deflected off of, and a little bit of a push as well. But that's okay. No harm, no foul, no cards or anything. It's been very, very gentlemanlike here so far in these first 26 minutes. We only had one suspect challenge there early in the match. Number 55, Diajani from Atlanta United took the worst of the wear, but he's back up and he's moving fine. Jansen going over to Hadley. Now in a Murado. Giving it to Reese. FC Birmingham doing really good containing Atlanta United's attack. Good ball forward on the left-hand side. Controlled for a moment by Birmingham, but that ball, just a mistake. Not really good communicating there on the Atlanta United squad, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. Again, thank you for watching. This is the second match for week 4 here on Saturday. The match before, we saw SSL with another victory, 6-2 over Vino Tinto Atlanta, earning their way up to second place here in the table so far for the fall season. SSL really making a name for themselves after being promoted into the Premier Division their first season last season in the spring with the Division 1 squad. They find their way in the Premier, and they're already making a name for themselves. Throw in, and Atlanta United going to earn another throw in with that deflection. This one going to be taken by Streelman. Going down the line, and he's going to get a chance to do it again. Controlled. He's trying to get around the defender. Somehow slots it into the middle of the box right at the top, but it gets cleared away. Inamorado, he loses possession, and it'll be a throw for FC Birmingham. You can really see that this delay has got Atlanta United Academy just not on easy street. They're really having a tough time down there. That's one of the things that can happen is if you have that delay, it really messes up your rhythm, because you get in a rhythm of your pre-match and your warm-ups, and you have that hour and a half, almost 2 hours of a delay, and that gets you off of your set, and you're just not in the right form. It takes you a little bit longer to get to what you would consider match fitness, match strength. Hadley to Inamorado. Hadley and Inamorado really have had and Reese, those three have had the majority of possession for Atlanta United, which is, in this back line. So Atlanta United need to get some movement forward in the attack. Trying to move through. FC Birmingham lose possession now on the counter. Trying to go quickly again. And there's going to be a foul. Foul right at midfield. That foul was committed by number 55, Dejeon. Lofted forward. Long ball. Jansen had to jump up. Luckily, that ball was still about a yard over the top bar for Jansen, and it'll go out for a goal kick. Back underway, Inamorado going up to Reese, who of course goes over to Hadley. Back to Hadley. Again, FC Birmingham doing such a good job controlling space. Here's a nice long ball forward, but controlled for a moment. Now here's an opportunity for Atlanta. And that ball is going to go out for a corner. The fifth corner of this match. 32 minutes in. This will be another outswinger. Into the box. Hit by Reese. And that ball way over the bar, and it'll go out for a goal kick. Cosmos will get us back underway. Here, as we just enter the 33rd minute. As of right now, I don't expect a whole lot of stoppage time unless we see anything advance. Nice long ball forward from Cosmos. I would also expect that the time in between halves is probably going to be shortened with how long we had of a delay. That ball forward over to Jansen, and he clears it out. But it's going to be a throw for FC Birmingham. FC Birmingham able to maintain possession. They tried to get it forward to Giancarlo, but not able to. Now Atlanta United, they need to get something going forward. Reese. He sends it forward. Lost possession for a moment, and then again completely transitioned forward. Now they are another attack by FC Birmingham. Shot taken. Ooh, that was a hard challenge by Inamorado. He's very lucky he got that just right, because that was a very risky challenge. Jansen was on the case. Reese. He's able to move into the FC Birmingham space, but immediately loses possession for Atlanta United on some erred passes over on the right-hand side. Hadley. Now Herlock. He's trying to make his way through. He's able to control it somehow. But that ball gets sent high and in the air. Deflected. Did that deflect off of Smith, or did that deflect? And that is a goal kick. Cosmos is going to get us back underway here. Another long, long ball forward. But Atlanta United had possession for a second, and there's going to be a foul. Quickly back underway. Atlanta United needs something here. Smith. Back to Reese. Inamorado. And again, Hadley. Starting to get farther in the FC Birmingham side. But still looking for a path forward. Herlock tried to sneak his way around that line, not able to do so. FC Birmingham closing those gaps well. All the way back to Jansen. Reese. Good ball forward to Herlock. But he loses possession. Hutzel. He's looking somewhere to go. There's going to be a foul. Good foul for Atlanta United. It's going to be about 33 yards out. And it's on that far right side. Looks like Hutzel is on the ball here. Into the box. Cleared away by Birmingham. Headed down. Reese not able to get there. But Inamorado cuts that pass off. Bad pass there. And now here's another attack by FC Birmingham. Shot taken. Jansen just gets a hand on it and tips it out, and that'll be a... No, they didn't. He looked to me like he touched it, but they're going to call that a goal kick. Reese, he lofts it forward, able to control it. Smith, he gets around one man, almost around the second man. He falls down in the box, but that was more of a collapse on his own accord. Not going to earn any type of foul there. But Hadley is in possession, gives it to Reese. Atlanta United still maintaining a lot of the possession here since those two early goals by FC Birmingham. Just really no attack from Atlanta United right now to show. Smith, he gets around one man, but he just can't get around that second and third man. Inamorado. He's going up to Hutzel. Reese, Hutzel, back and forth. Reese sends it forward, controlled, but not able to completely get it out. It gave opportunity for DeGion to take a shot, but it's deflected out. Inamorado is now trying to do something with it. Streelman to Hutzel, but they has to go all the way back to Inamorado. To Hutzel. Hadley now. Reese loses possession. Nasty challenge there. He's going to be lucky if he doesn't receive a yellow. You can see the FC Birmingham player asking. We'll take a look at that challenge there by Reese. You can see here, loses possession, runs the man down, and just nasty, nasty tackle. That, to me, that really should have been a yellow for Reese. Reese is really lucky to get out of that without, and you can see the fourth official or the center official talking to Reese and just telling him he needs to calm down. Ball forward, headed by Bustamante, headed down again, but cleared out by Atlanta United. Just for a moment, Victor Ibanez, he now lofts it. Atlanta United, Smith had it for a moment, and he's also going to get a foul there. And a yellow card is going to be issued. This one's going to go to Hutzel. I'm going to say that's more than likely for dissent. Hutzel earning a yellow card in the 41st minute here. That'll be the first yellow. This is a really, really good opportunity for FC Birmingham. It's about 33 yards out, but it's very central. Atlanta United, they're going to set up a four-man wall. That wall's going to have to go back about another 5 yards at least. You can see our center official walking them back. Jansen setting up that four-man wall. Plenty of space to get the ball up and down. It's just got to be on point. Taken right up in the air by the wall and cleared out by Hadley. Mendez took that shot, but he hit right into the wall. Again, back to Inamorado and Hadley. Herman Gildo with the ball. Gives it back to Hadley. You can see Coach Davey just sitting on the bench there, just watching. Slotted across to that right-hand side. Howard. That ball's going to get deflected out, and it'll be an FC Birmingham throw. Deep in their half. He needs to come back about a good 10 yards. Always try to gain every yard you can get on the sidelines when you're doing a throw. It's a dance that players do with referees. Atlanta United earned possession. Howard now. Trying to get around that second man, not able to do so, but it's out for a throw. 43rd minute. Thrown in, and that's going to be called offside, or called out for a goal kick right on the line. Like I said, that red line right on that blue field, since this is a multi-use field with the American football setup, that blue back line for the touchdown area, you see that red goal line, really hard to discern there from all the way up here. I'm sure it's got to be a challenge for the players as well. But that gives Cosmos an opportunity to get the ball forward. And he sends it. And then some. And that's going to be a foul. Wasn't intentional. Howard. Number 56. Apologize earlier, I was saying Howard when I should have said Herlock because that was 15 that had the possession. Apologize about that. That's okay. This one's going to be good 50 yards, so just get this ball forward. Lift it into the box, see what can happen. Headed down by Atlanta United and cleared out. It'll be a throw for FC Birmingham. Just coming into the 45th minute. We'll see what we get stoppage time. Inamorado, he gives it back to Jansen. Jansen has to clear it. Dangerous, dangerous play there in the back line for Atlanta United. They're able to just get it forward, but it's going to be a throw. Michael Collins is going to have an opportunity now for another long throw for FC Birmingham late in this half. Collins hit down by Ibanez, but not in the path of a teammate. Atlanta United playing dangerously in that back line. Somehow they're able to get the ball out, but they lose possession. And now here comes Herlock. Passes behind his teammate, and that forces them to lose possession. Hadley there. Another challenge, that time a good challenge there. Hutzel, he had to get that right. He's on that yellow. He's got to be careful. Howard trying to switch it, doesn't get it to his man. Hutzel. I'm sorry, Hadley made the mistake there. FC Birmingham. Giancarlo, he gets stood up by Hadley. Good work by the defender. Atlanta United, they're moving down that side. Herlock. He's trying to get around the men, not able to do so. And it's going to go out for a throw for Atlanta United. Again, we're still waiting to get a confirmation of stoppage time. We're 1 minute in. Would not expect too much. I would say 3 at most. Atlanta United, Smith. Great work there by Pearson. Streelman. Having to go all the way back. Reese trying to lift it over. That Birmingham defense able to control it. Still able to keep it in. Right on that line. Birmingham smart to just play it back to Cosmos. Laser beam forward. But they lose possession in the midfield. And unfortunately, Atlanta United just gives it right back to them. Hadley, though, he cuts that pass off. Reese sending it forward to this left-hand side. Howard. He goes to Herlock. Herlock goes to Hutzel. Back to Reese. He tries to push it and thread that needle, but he's not able to do so. Now here's another attack. FC Birmingham has really had the number for Atlanta United right now, and there's another cynical challenge. That one by 55. Dejan, he just again, we're coming in 3 minutes of stoppage time. I don't expect much more time. This may be the last attack of the first half. It's going to be sent forward by Nicolas Ibanez. Lofted into the box. Jansen, easy grab. And that is the end of the first 45. So you can hear from the announcing and us as well. Halftime, FC Birmingham 2, Atlanta United Academy 0. Not exactly what we were expecting to see coming into this match, with FC Birmingham really struggling those first 3 matches, not having any points. Really expected an opportunity for Atlanta United to really shine. Looks like that weather delay really kind of caused a little bit of Atlanta United off. You know, their sense of movement is off just a little bit. But this will give a chance for Ricky Davey to bring the boys into the locker room at halftime, discuss about whatever is going on, maybe make a change formation-wise and see what they can do. We'll find out here in just a few minutes for the second 45 of this match between FC Birmingham and Atlanta United Academy. Don't go away. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
At the half, FC Birmingham 2, Atlanta United Academy 0. Really not what we expected with this lineup, with Atlanta United Academy winning their first match. They had that bye week and then lost to Atlanta Rovers last week 3-1. And then you look at FC Birmingham's season so far. They fell to Vino Tinto Atlanta in the first week 3-2, lost to Kalanchi Pro Profile 3-1, and then lost last week to Dalton United in a good battle back and forth, but a late goal for Dalton United earns them the win with a 3-2 victory. So 3 matches in a row that they just didn't get in any points. They were in the fight for 2 of them. That Kalanchi Pro Profile game, Kalanchi kind of pulled away from that match. So it's going to be a dog fight here for Atlanta United to get back in the match. Coach Ricky Davey talking to the guys at the half. You can see Coach coming back onto the pitch with his changes that he's going to make for this second half, and we'll be able to see what's going to happen, and we will bring that second half here in just a few minutes at Carver High School here in Birmingham, Alabama. So don't step away. 45 more minutes to go, and we will see who comes out on top. Is it going to be FC Birmingham? Is it going to be Atlanta United Academy? We'll find out here in just a few moments. Again, welcome back here to beautiful Carver High School here in Alabama, Birmingham, to be precise, for this matchup in the UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division. You can see Atlanta United huddling up, getting ready for this second half. It's a beautiful, beautiful night, 72 degrees. Something that we haven't seen here in the southeast for some time. It's been in those upper 80s and low 90s with the humidity just on top. But this is the opportunity that Atlanta United Academy needs to get together, and they need to pull out 2 goals to get back to a tie here with FC Birmingham. You know, it's one of the things that we've spoken with Coach Ricky Davey. A lot of changes in that squad for Atlanta United, with a lot of their crew going over to college in this fall season. So they really have to work hard to really gel together and become a unit here. And this is a hard challenge in the UPSL. A lot of these MLS academies are joining in. We now have 16 academies in the UPSL system, with the 17th coming very, very soon. And so far in the seasons, Atlanta United Academy was the first MLS academy to join the UPSL system. And so far in these 2 years that MLS academies have been in the UPSL system, none of them have won the national title. That shows you how much of a system the UPSL is, and how much competition is in here. And we are underway here in the second 45. Atlanta United and FC Birmingham. FC Birmingham gets us started. They're in their all blue kits. They're moving from right to left. Atlanta United Academy in their white kits, and they're moving from left to right this second half. They've got 2 goals to make up from that first 45. FC Birmingham already on the attack. Hadley with a hard challenge there, but that ball gets cleared forward. There's a foul committed by Birmingham. I believe we did have a substitute potentially for Atlanta United at halftime. We'll keep an eye out on that. I saw a player speaking to the 4th official right before half. If we do see it, we will get that information over to you. Indeed, I can see that number 46 is on the pitch now. Axel Hermanogado. Reese lofting the ball forward, cleared away by Birmingham. Herman. He goes back to Hadley. Hadley going back to, and that was another one, Wagner, number 59. That is another substitution for Atlanta United. So 2 substitutions made by Coach Davey that I can already see. And also I can see number 24, Gabe Nickerson, forward. He's also in. So some wholesale changes for Coach Davey. See if these changes can get things moving in the right direction for Atlanta United Academy. Right now, FC Birmingham on the attack. Coach Goldfarb really has the boys ready tonight. Good step, and there's going to be a foul on Acton. Ethan's the captain for tonight. Generally speaking, Ryan Hepp has been the captain for Birmingham for many seasons, but he suffered that injury last season. We really expected him to be out for quite some time, even potentially through this season. But quick turnaround, and he's back out there. Good attack there by Herlock, but still able to get the ball out and forward. But Jansen, he runs that down. Hadley now looking for space forward. Reese now. Back to Herman. To Hadley. And back again. Reese. Over there on that left-hand side. Electing to come back. Recycle it over to Hadley. Very patient is Atlanta United's attack. Hadley gets it up to Herlock. Herlock's able to control it around 2 men. He slots it over to Herman. Herman slid, I believe that was over to Reese. It was. Herman and Reese battling with that midfield of Birmingham. Birmingham wins possession. Bustamante, he loses it. Hutzel with a great challenge there to win possession for Atlanta United. Hutzel now, he's moving forward. Over there on that left-hand side. Trying to work it around those FC Birmingham players, just not able to do so. Birmingham doing really, really good about their positioning and just the space on the field. Really cutting off those passing channels for Atlanta. Shot taken. Cosmos, he coughs it up. Shot taken. Back of the net. There's the goal for Atlanta United that they were looking for. Atlanta United had been struggling to find that first goal. There they finally find it. Take a look at it again here. You can see here, shot taken to Cosmos. He gives it up. Replayed, back in, back of the net. That one coming for Gabe Nickerson, and it is 2-1. That's what you want to see with a substitute in the second half. Nickerson coming on and immediately making a name for himself, putting that one in the back of the net, getting Atlanta United one step closer to tying this match up. Pass cut off from Reese, and a bit of a challenge there on Victor Ibanez, but play on, says the center official. Herlock loses possession, but he's trying to win it back, and he does. Over here on the right-hand side, he tries to get around Nicholas Ibanez, but it goes out. It's going to be a corner. So far, when it comes to the corners, Atlanta United Academy, they're the only ones. This will be their 6th. 5 in the first half. First of the second half, it's going to be an outswinger. This one coming from Herman. Oh, I'm sorry, Axel. I apologize. That's Axel. Herman Nagato. Waiting for him to set up. Axel sending it in. Long ball. Tried to one-time it in. Here's it into the box. And there it is! The second goal! Atlanta United quickly find their way, and it looks like that is going to be Nickerson again. Atlanta United, within 5-6 minutes, they find themselves level with FC Birmingham 2-2. Got to take a look at that one again. You can see ball lifted in by Axel. One time sent forward by Hutzel. It bounces around and hit it in. But yes, that is Nickerson with the second goal. And now it is 2-2. And Atlanta United have found their groove. Major changes by Coach Davey, and that has gotten them level and on the front foot against FC Birmingham. Birmingham had such a great first 45. They really got to find themselves in the wrong half here. They are just not feeling it. Looks like the fourth official is saying that it was a deflection and it will be a corner for FC Birmingham. This will be their first corner of the match. It'll be taken by Nicholas Ibanez. And this one will be an in-swinger. Headed away by Atlanta United. How quickly the tides can change. Like I said, FC Birmingham with so much of the control of the attack in that first 15-20 minutes really dictated the whole pace of that first 45. Atlanta United just really wasn't on the same page. They really, you could see that weather delay really cost them. They just weren't gelling together. But coming out here just 7 minutes into the second half, and they're already caught even, and they're on the attack. Herlock losing possession there. FC Birmingham. Nicholas Ibanez gets it forward, but Hadley sends it back. Axel tried to control it, but lost it. Reese, he's able to get it forward. Now here's on the attack, Howard. Tries to give it over, but here's a shot taken. Deflected straight in the air. Oh, and somehow, some way, that ball finds itself over and out. I believe that should be a corner. But no, they are going to call that a goal kick. Let's take a look and see what we think about that. Because you see here, the shot taken. Cosmos sends it straight up in the air. and a push, and they're going to say that kind of looked like a push in the back to me from the defenders of FC Birmingham, but they're going to call that a goal kick. That's one thing I kind of have to disagree with the center official there. I'm going to have to say that to me should have been a corner for Atlanta United Academy. Peter Dacus, our center official for tonight. I kind of feel like that one was a missed call. Center official going over to talk to Coach Davey, because even Coach Davey wants to have a talk with him. To me, I have to agree. That ball was deflected by Cosmos straight up in the air, and we can take a look at it again here while I talk about it. You can see here, this shot taken, and it goes straight up in the air from Cosmos. Nobody was able to get a hand on it, and it goes up and over the bar. That should be a corner for Atlanta United, and you can see the frustration from Coach Davey. He's right, and he has every right to say that. Nevertheless, Cosmos gets us back underway. Bad luck for us there. Reese trying to head that ball forward. Instead, it just going straight up in the air. Reese gets another opportunity. Good control there. Back to Hadley. And over to Axel. Axel being smart, going back to Hadley. Just working around the horn there. Hadley. Reese. Switching the field. A little too long. And it goes rolling out for a goal kick. That was a good decision there by the defender. Cosmos talking with his defense. Cosmos getting us back underway. Another long ball. That one able to be controlled by United. Jansen. Hutzel. Hutzel, the only man on the pitch right now with a yellow card. Coach Davey needs to think about that going forward and might have to switch him out late in the match just to be cautious. Nickerson got the ball into the box, but too close, easily grabbed by Cosmos. Ibanez. Atlanta United with the press here. Acton, he's able to get it out. And he's able to get it forward to Bustamante. Bustamante's going to earn a foul there. Reese, or no, I apologize. Not Reese. That was, I believe that was Wagner with the bear hug on Bustamante. Acton telling his forward Bustamante, go ahead and move forward. I'll go ahead and take this. Actually, he lets Victor Ibanez take this. I'm sorry, that's Nicholas Ibanez. Get the brothers mixed up. That's Nicholas Ibanez getting us back underway. Long ball sent forward. And that ball is going to get knocked away by the defense of Atlanta United, and it's going to be a corner. Second corner of the day for FC Birmingham. This is going to be an in-swinger to the back side of goal, but it's cleared out, and it'll be a goal kick for Jansen. He gets it quickly underway to Hadley. Atlanta United moving the ball forward with a lot more confidence in the second half. Reese. He goes over to Wagner. Wagner moving through space. Back to Wagner. Hadley going to Reese. Bit of a collision there with Howard, but he's still able to maintain possession for Atlanta United. Now over on this left-hand side, Hutzel. Oh, that was a great opportunity. Tried to get the ball onto the foot of Nickerson and was just barely just inches off of his boot. And it slides out and it'll be a goal kick. That was a great, great opportunity for Atlanta United. Just didn't get it on that boot, or it could have been another goal for Atlanta United. It could have been 3 goals for Nickerson. Ibanez could not keep that ball in, and it's going to be out for throw for Atlanta United. Axel gets us back underway. Good turn by Howard, but a little bit of a hold up there by FC Birmingham, but they're still able to control it. Reese, he slides it over to Wagner, who in turn gives it back to Reese. Hutzel on a run, but that ball goes right into the gloves of Cosmas. Cosmas, the Frenchman, one of the really, really controlled and just better performed keepers that we have here in this UPSL Georgia Conference. He's just all around the tools that you need to see in a keeper. Just had a lot of just bad luck these first few matches for FC Birmingham. Same thing happened in the spring season, and they were able to work it out and find their way into the playoffs, losing in the first round to Vinotinto Atlanta in the spring. Bustamante, he's over the ball. He's going to loft it low. Jansen, he's easily able to grab that ball. Good throw out by Jansen to Herlock. That one's going to get deflected off of FC Birmingham man and quickly move forward. Howard going up on that left-hand side, trying to make his way around, just not able to do so. Goal kick. 63 minutes in, and we have a great match here. FC Birmingham, Atlanta United Academy, Week 4, Premier Division, fall season for UPSL Georgia Conference. And it has been a great one. First 20 minutes of the match, FC Birmingham go up 2-0. Take that into the half. Some substitutions made by Coach Davey. Here's another opportunity by Herlock. Loses possession. But some major changes, 3 subs at the half for Coach Davey. And Gabe Nickerson, number 24, 2 quick goals early in this half find Atlanta United Academy back in this. We're all tied up 2. Reese going back to Wagner. Back to Wagner. Good ball forward there by Hadley, but lost possession. Reese tried to win it back. Back to Cosmas. Over to Ibanez. Nicholas sends it forward. Able to control it was Victor Ibanez. But they lose possession. Hadley now. Into the midfield. Reese. Over to Axel. Atlanta United trying to work it down these wings. Reese. Over to Wagner. Plenty of space here in the midfield for Atlanta United to move forward. Howard with a nice little flick to Herlock. He tried to give and go, but it gets deflected off of FC Birmingham. Now they have a chance, but they lose possession. Goes all the way back to Jansen. Working there on that far side. All the way back to Ibanez. Now they're moving up the left-hand side is Birmingham. Trying to loft it forward, but just stays high in the air, and it goes right into Jansen's hands, and he gets it quickly back forward to Hutzel. Hutzel over to that left-hand side, trying to fight around two men, not able to do so. Smith is, that was Seamus Strillman. He's trying to find a path forward on that side. He's just not able to find it. Like I said, that first half, and you see it early in this second half, Birmingham doing really good closing space, cutting off those channels of those passing lanes. No, that'll be a goal kick. Again, I think that one should have been a corner. That time the AR made the call, but he was right there. He saw it far better than I could. All the way up here in the booth, he's right there, just feet away from the men. So we'll take his word over what we can see up here. Cosmas allowed to get us back underway with another goal kick. Cosmas definitely getting a lot of work in tonight for FC Birmingham. Long ball forward. Controlled by Atlanta United. Herlock loses possession. But that ball goes right to Hadley. Hadley tried to pass it forward, but he went right back into the Birmingham man. Good press by Atlanta United, but they didn't win possession. Birmingham able to get it back to the defense and recycle it. That was a good turn there by Pearson. He wins a throw. Straight up in the air. And it's bouncing around. Hutzel had it there for a second. Step. Atlanta United win. Howard. Herlock to Howard. He's got space. Oh. Howard was trying to get that ball up to Nickerson and just didn't get the pass in the right path. Able to control it is Cosmas. Thought about throwing it. He elects to just send that ball forward. That's a lot of work from your teammates to receive that ball and control it. You can see that ball just bounced off of Robles' chest, and it just went the exact opposite way. Hadley. Hutzel. Over to Seamus. Back around. Over to Hadley. Hadley's really been the path forward from Atlanta United so far. Here comes Nickerson. Into the player. Some of the Atlanta United players calling for a handball, but that was not a handball. It was clean. Center official was right there to see it. Here comes the attack. Shot taken. A dribbler. Just got a hand on it. Jansen. Great work by the keeper. And that's going to be a corner. Take a look at that really quickly. You can see here that ball forward. Shot taken, and he just got a hand on it, and it goes out. Looks like Bustamante is going to be taking this one. Into the box. Headed straight. Good shot. Jansen forced to have to punch that out. That was a fantastic header right at Jansen. We'll take a look at that one again here in just a moment. That was a fantastic opportunity for FC Birmingham. Jansen on the, here it is. Same spot. That one did not get to any players. That was a great opportunity and great attention to detail from Jansen. You can see here when this ball comes in, headed straight down. He hits it up in the air and then has to flick it over the back. Jansen, good job on his feet there. Hutzel. He lofts it forward. Herlock not able to control it. But somehow Axel's able to control it. Hadley, Hutzel, Wagner. Hutzel over to Reese. Like I said, coming into this match, FC Birmingham playing a 4-5-1 setup, and you can see how defensively shelled they are. Every single time Atlanta United is moving forward, those two banks are just controlling the pitch on their end. That's why you see Atlanta United with so much possession in this back section between Hadley, Reese, and Wagner. Just looking for channels of space to get that ball forward. There's one to Hutzel. He goes over to Seamus. Strillman. He sends it forward. Oh, that was a great opportunity. Cosmos having to get the hands up there. It didn't go past the and out for a corner. It's just going to be a throw. But man, that was a shot there from Strillman. We'll take a look at it here in a minute. Right into the back of Ibanez. Herlock was trying to do something there, and he gave it back to Axel. That one went right into Ibanez. Reese now going back to Hadley. Over to a little bit of a step there, but no foul committed. Good ball forward. Hadley tried to make the challenge. Missed timing. Same thing with Axel. This ball gets to Jansen, and he's able to control it. Moving forward again. Atlanta United. Hutzel. Over to Axel. He goes back to Hutzel. Over to Reese. Over to Strillman. Into the box. Right again. Another great opportunity. Just nobody there to receive it. But Herlock, he receives it. Tries to take it on his own around two men. Got it right to the middle of the box. And Hutzel slips as he's trying to take that shot. Nasty little challenge there by Gomez, number 47. Gomez was another one of those substitutes that Coach Davey brought on there at the beginning. He did wholesale changes. I mean, the only thing that he didn't change was the goalkeeper. Back underway here. 75 minutes in. Atlanta United, FC Birmingham, all tied up at 2. As of these last 15 minutes, Atlanta United really with most of the possession in the attack. FC Birmingham really starting to feel the pressure. Good turn. But foul going to be committed there. Hutzel, he wants it to get underway quickly. He does. Axel moving through that midfield. He takes a shot. Deflected. Or just hit off, and it's going to be a goal kick for FC Birmingham. Almost looked like it was deflected. but it will be a goal kick nonetheless. Fantastic match here. Thank you for sticking with us through a long and lengthy delay. This match is definitely made up for the delay. These last 15 minutes are going to be anything more than entertaining, as both of these teams are going to look to find the go-ahead goal and the victory here in Week 4, the UPSL Georgia Premier Division. Every point counts right now. Hadley, a little bit of a stumble there on that pass receive. He's able to get the ball forward. Herlock didn't gain initial possession, but he got it with a second bounce. He goes to Strillman. Strillman has to go back to Gomez. He goes over to Reese. Reese goes to Axel. Good little flick there. Hutzel goes down, and he is going to get the foul. The foul there committed by number 17, Gerson Rodriguez. They're going to, the center official's going to have them come back a little bit. That ball's about another 2 yards back. It's about 40 yards out. Still probably not a bad idea for Hutzel to line up, look at maybe lofting the ball into the box, give him an opportunity here. Looks like that's what he's doing. Most everybody moving forward. Here we go. Into the box. Headed. And that one's going to go out, and it's going to be a goal kick. Good idea. Every chance you get. And now here comes substitutes for FC Birmingham. What we've always said, what we call a super sub for FC Birmingham. Number 23, Eric Hepp, is coming onto the pitch. In all the matches that we've covered of FC Birmingham, somehow, some way, Eric always seems to get some positive change for FC Birmingham. We'll see if he can continue to do that for them. Have to see who the other substitute was in just a moment. That was number 5, Luke Sear. Luke Sear, one of the goal scorers for FC Birmingham so far this fall campaign. Axel. He goes back to Hadley. Hadley and Wagner moving it around, giving it to Hutzel. You can see both coaches off the benches, standing stoically on each of their sides of the pitch. There's a giveaway by Atlanta United, but quickly earned back. Herlock trying to make his way around, not able to do so. Right there in that central part of the pitch, just so many bodies there for FC Birmingham. Really hard for Herlock to find space. But somehow earned possession. Strillman get us quickly back underway. Hutzel loses possession, but somehow Atlanta United keep. Herlock, he takes a shot. Good hands by Cosmos, but it's out for a corner. Another corner for Atlanta United. 7th on the day. This will be Hutzel with an in-swinger. At the top of the box, Howard tried to control it and just didn't get a good touch on it, and it bounced up. Jansen now in control, going over to Hadley. Wagner, he went to Hadley. He gives it back to Wagner. Hadley again. Down, foul there by FC Birmingham. Hutzel gets us back underway quickly. Howard, he goes over to Gomez. Good movement, Hutzel, but he loses possession. Tries to earn it back. Again, he's got to be careful. He's on a yellow. Remember, here in the UPSL, if you earn that... Oh, and here's an opportunity. Woo! Jansen had to come out, and he earned that. Nicholas Ibanez. But again, here in the UPSL, you get that second yellow and earn that red card, or red card straight out. Not only are you going... And there's offsides there by Luke Sear. But not only do you end up with that suspension that you normally would see with the red card, but you're also going to have a fine, a financial fine. So definitely not something that you want to receive. But one of the things that I can just tell here with this FC Birmingham squad, you can really tell how much they're missing Tyreek Davis in that midfield. Tyreek has been such a staple for their play in that midfield. He was the spark, and with him not being in the lineup, you can really tell. That ball gets knocked away, confirming with the side AR that it is an Atlanta United throw. Herlock. Strelman goes back to Gomez. He elects to go all the way back to Hadley. Hutzel. Good turn. Hutzel. Now Wagner. Good ball to Howard. Hutzel. Gomez. Strelman. Strelman just without any space loses possession, but Gomez earns it back for Atlanta United. Good turn. Reese. Back to Hadley. Reese again. Right through to Hutzel. Not able to get past Eric Hepp. Reese. Howard. Just right now it's fighting in a phone booth there in that midfield with so much of the space occupied. Strelman trying to get it forward, but Mandy Mendez runs that off. Robles going all the way back to Collins. Sending it forward. It gets through. Cleared away by Hadley. Mendez had a good opportunity there. This is going to be the third corner of the day for FC Birmingham. Sent in, headed, and it'll be a goal kick. Again, these 3 points are the 3 points would be massive for both teams. FC Birmingham, no points right now. Here's another substitute for FC Birmingham. Daniel Huerta Salazar will be coming on. He's going to be replacing Manny Mendez. Jansen's going to get us back on our way. 86 minutes in. Like I say, both of these teams need the 3 points. Birmingham really needs some points. They have nothing to show for these first 3 weeks. Atlanta United only on 3 points. Had that win over UMA, had the bye, and then lost to Atlanta Rovers last week. Here's Axel. He has an opportunity, slots it over. Cosmos had it, lost it, somehow cleared away. Again, Eric Hepp. Like I said, somehow Eric Hepp finds a way to bring a positive note for FC Birmingham. Every time he's on the pitch, he was right where they needed him to be on that line to deflect that out for a potential goal for Atlanta United. Axel over to Hutzel. Long ball forward to Herlock. And that ball gets knocked out, and it's going to be a corner for Atlanta United. It's number 8. Axel's going to take this one. Herman Agildo. It's going to be an outswinger. Controlled. Hutzel. Cleared off the line by Birmingham, but controlled by Atlanta United. Calm as you would like at Atlanta United. They reset another attack. Here we go, Strillman. Oh, he went out of the line, out for a goal kick. Like I said, that red line on that blue chalk, so hard to see. We're under the lights here in Birmingham. Still, as quick as you're moving, it's hard to see those separations. Possession by Atlanta United. Shot taken. Deflected away. And it'll be a goal kick. You can see Cosmos has done so many goal kicks today. You can see that he's trying to work out that hip flexor. Starting to feel it late in this match, not getting the distance that he was getting earlier. Again, we are significantly cooler than we once were just a few weeks ago when we started this season, especially with the storm passing through. Foul there. Moving forward. Nickerson over to Herlock. Lifted back into the box. Headed away. And cleared away by FC Birmingham. But a throw in. Reese to Wagner. Say it's 70 degrees now here, so it's significantly cooler than what we're used to. And that one just an errant pass forward. Herlock nowhere near it, and it goes out for a throw. 90th minute we're entering. We'll see how much stoppage time we get. We're underway. Reese able to step in that, win possession. Wagner. Hadley forward. Howard. Axel electing to go back to Hadley. This is the result that FC Birmingham will take. They will take a draw. Sound like I said 3 minutes of stoppage time. Here's a chance by Birmingham. Luke Sire with the ball. He's moving on this left-hand side, needing someone to come with him. Slotted across, but Wagner easily controlled it. Axel to Hutzel. He gives it to Herlock. Now Herlock has a chance. He's slotting it across. Nobody there. Trying to get it to Nickerson, and pass was behind him. Howard now. He takes a shot, and it goes wide. Atlanta United Academy really putting the pressure on. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Already entered 1 minute of it, so we're almost done here. A point between the two teams really doesn't help Atlanta United. They'll still sit in 7th place with 4 points, but it will really help FC Birmingham jump up a level up to 10th place over North Georgia United. We'll see what happens in their match tomorrow. That ball sent forward. Hadley colliding with Wagner. Hutzel. Good step. Reese. He's sending it forward. Strillman, is he going to get there? He is going to get there. Strillman. Cut that shot off. And a foul committed there. Gomez committing the foul. Pearson just able to get a piece of that ball from Strillman. Long ball forward from Birmingham. Trying to get it to Luke. He's able to earn it. Cleared away. Good decision there by Atlanta United to just clear it out, reset, get ready for a corner. This will be the 4th corner for FC Birmingham. That was a really good decision by Gomez not to risk it and just to clear it out. Let the squad reset. This will be an in-swinger from Nicolas Ibanez. Into the box. Headed away. They lose possession. Jansen able to control that ball. Stay off the line. And that is going to do it here in Birmingham, Alabama, with the score ending 2-2 FC Birmingham, Atlanta United Academy. Great response from Atlanta United, from Coach Davey, doing wholesale changes at the half, bringing on 4 subs, and Gabe Nickerson with 2 fantastic goals early in the second half to earn this draw between Birmingham and Atlanta United Academy. Like I said, Atlanta United will stay in 7th place with 4 points. FC Birmingham will jump up from 11th to 10th with 1 point, just ahead of North Georgia, Club the Strongest Los Tigres, and UMAFC. UMAFC and, well, all 3 of those squads playing tomorrow, and we'll see if that result stands. But that's going to do it for us. Thank you for the patience and the long delay at the beginning of this match for the rain delay, but we get it all in. 2-2 is the end. That's where we stand. So for Krishna Bomar, Andre Bomar, I've been Larry Weaver. Say thank you, and we'll see you next time on the ASMG YouTube channel.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.